Hi everyone, Dave Sugden of Evidence at Trial. Let's talk about the power of non-leading questions during cross-examination. We're taught during law school, and virtually every text and resource reiterates this, the power of the leading question during cross-examination. And yes, the leading question is one of the best tools to, number one, maintain control of the witness, and number two, argue your case to the jury through the witness. But what about the non-leading question? Is there a place for it during cross-examination? As we'll discuss here, there is a place for the non-leading question. And in fact, sometimes the non-leading question can be the most dramatic moment during an examination. So let's get into it. Let's suppose we have a case where there was an assassination attempt of a presidential candidate. The unsuccessful gunman was able to fire some rounds from the roof of a building that was totally unattended. And in the aftermath, the head of the Secret Service is going to be asked about what went wrong. Now, we know from earlier reports that the head of the Secret Service explained that no agents were on the roof because it was too dangerous.
That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there, that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof.
So we could begin our examination with a leading question. You previously claimed that the roof was too sloped for agents to be stationed there. True? She'll admit that, but does it pack much of a punch? Instead, you want to use leading questions, knowing you have the punchline at the ready to build up to that moment and have the witness deliver it. The process is essentially lead, and then non-lead. You set up the witness with a series of leading questions where the witness has no choice but to either agree with the question or look foolish. It would look something like this. Your job is to make sure that presidential candidates are protected from would-be assassins. True? Then you ask, and you have agents who are trained to provide this protection, correct? The agents are assigned to protect presidential candidates. These are among the most qualified agents in the country. Isn't that true? Many of these agents have military experience. Many of them have seen combat in all sorts of challenging environments. True? You have agents who have handled all sorts of dangerous terrain. True? You can develop these leading questions and give as many as you need, and then you transition to the open-ended non-leading question, which could be, and yet, turning to the event in question, what was the reason you provided for there not being a single agent on the roof of the building? Even if she hems and dodges, you then lead. And by leading after giving her an opportunity to answer the question, you illustrate the facts and you show that she was being evasive. For example, if she says, "I don't recall," you can handle this in a couple ways. You could say, "You don't recall giving an interview on Good Morning America shortly after this incident? You don't recall telling Good Morning America that there wasn't a single agent on the roof because the slope was too dangerous for your agents?" And so it goes. The witness will eventually have to concede the point or simply be impeached by the video interview she provided. But by getting to the main point through a non-leading question, where the witness is having to deliver the hurtful testimony, that main point can be that much more powerful. Folks, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. If you want a topic covered, leave a comment. If you want to do a deep dive on these evidentiary issues, check out our online course page at evidenceattrial.com. Thanks for watching.